we're all well. So today we are going to start a new topic of the circle. The circle might be completely new to some of us, or some of us might have touched on it in primary before, but regardless, we're going to go right back to the beginning and start with the properties of a circle. So what I would like you to do is get your notes jotted ready, put your heading down of properties of a circle so that you can take any notes that you feel necessary throughout this lesson, okay? Right, we will start by looking at the properties of a circle, like I said. So the curved distance around the edge of a circle is called the circumference. We use the letter C for the circumference. You might have seen something similar to the circumference before when we covered 2D shapes. We call it the perimeter in other shapes, but when we're talking about a circle in particular, we refer to it as the circumference, okay? The next thing we're going to look at is the line that joins two parts of the circumference and goes straight through the centre of the circle, and this line is called the diameter. We use the letter D for the diameter. The next line we're going to look at is the line that joins the centre of the circle to the circumference, and this is called the radius. The radius is half the length of the diameter is twice the length of the radius. This is what the radius looks like, goes from the centre to one point of the circumference. The diameter does not always need to be horizontal, the same way the radius does not always need to be vertical. As long as the radius is any line that goes from the centre of the circle to the circumference, then that's fine. So it can look like any of these, okay? Okay, so I'm going to put up 4 circles here. I would like you to pause and try this yourself before I give you the answers. So here's the 4 circles. I just want you to write down whether this is a diameter or a radius that is shown in each of these circles. And what I'll do is I'll just number them 1, 2, 3, and 4. So just pause here and try this before I go on to do the answers. Okay guys, so in the first one we've got a radius. It goes from the centre to one point of the circumference. For circle 2, it's definitely a diameter. It stretches from one point of the circumference to another, going straight through the centre. In 3, we've got another radius, and in 4, we have a diameter. Okay, if you didn't get these right, it's a good idea to go back to the previous slide, rewind the video, and watch it again. Okay, guys? Right, so we are now going to apply the fact that the diameter is equal to twice the length of the radius to try and work out the diameter and radius for each of the following. So again, I'm going to put up 4 statements here, and I would like you to work these out on your own before I go over them. So pause the video here, try them yourself, and then I'll go over them. Okay, so in question 1, it says if the radius of a circle is 8 centimetres, what is the length of its diameter? So if the radius is 8, the diameter is twice the length of the radius. It's going to be 16 centimetres. Question 2, if the diameter of a circle is 18 centimetres, what length is its radius? So the radius is half of the diameter, half of 18 is 9 centimetres. If the diameter of a circle is 25 centimetres, what is its radius? Again, the radius is half, it's going to be 12.5 centimetres. And question 4, if the radius of a circle is 2.3, what is the length of the diameter? The diameter is double the radius, so it is 4.6 centimetres. One thing I want to make clear here is that we should always be using centimetres when we're talking about the radius, the diameter, and the circumference. All of these are a measure of length, okay? So they should all have units at the end, whether that be centimetres, metres, millimetres, inches, whatever it is, it's a measure of length. So we should always be putting our units in at the end. Okay guys, that's all we need to know about properties of a circle. So I will give you some revision material for you to try yourself on this, and then I'll check back in with you after it and see if we have any questions. Okay guys, thank you.